Hello, good evening. Oh, it's so flipping dark, I need a new phone. Anyway, what you've missed this morning is us going to this other dark place here. This is the Barn Church in Kew, and we went to visit a little Christmas craft fair.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
It's a very dark start to the vlog, and I apologise. Anyway, the Barn Church to my left. The reason it's called the Barn Church is not because it used to be a barn, although actually it is partly because it used to be called a barn. There didn't used to be a barn there. A barn in the 1920s was found in Surrey that they liked, and so they bought a barn and they brought it back to Kew and built a church out of it, because in those days Anglicanism in the UK was actually growing quite a lot, so they needed new churches. So that was one of them. Anyway, I should show it to you again when there's some light or something. So this is the Business Design Centre in Islington. You'll notice it actually, the sun has already set. I've been here all day doing some filming over in the corner. Conference starts properly tomorrow, but I'm not going to be back here. I'm filming the awards, which are on Wednesday at a hotel in Park Lane. Probably one I've been to before. Time will tell. So I'm just going to grab my jacket and head home. You've missed nothing unless you're really into mining, in which case I apologise. Hello, happy Wednesday. I'm just going to go for a walk and then I'll brief you on what's happening this week, the rest of this week. So as you can see, December is well and truly here. It's another very grey day. The difference is today it's actually quite warm, deceivingly so. So it's quite pleasant in a strange way, as long as it doesn't rain, but it's a bit dark. Anyhow, yesterday I was filming another person for New Year's Day parade video and doing lots of edits and what have you for the mining thing I did on Monday. This evening I've got mining awards. Yes, they have awards. And then tomorrow and Friday is more New Year's Day parade stuff. So that really needs to ramp up now. Haven't really been out much other than going to workplaces, so it's nice to get out for at least an hour, do a bit of a stroll. Meanwhile, when I left, there was a squirrel trying to hibernate on my balcony, so we'll have to see if he's still there when I get back. But he wasn't very pleased with me disturbing him to take photos last time, so I'll have to see what we can do. On the 28th of December, we're actually coming back here to Kew to see these lights, Christmas at Kew, which I'm very much looking forward to. I've seen the installation, I haven't seen any of them on yet. Apparently they're very good, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it will be dry and warm-ish. I know there's mulled wine and sausages on offer. So this is the view from the Intercontinental, which is right at the end of Park Lane. I'm used to being like 2 or 3 hotels further up this way. Anyway, tonight, mining awards. It's a hotel with a conference area, so it's going to be a ballroom with a sit-down dinner and some pre-dinner drinks here. Pretty standard shenanigans. I'll show you the room because it looks quite good. So this is a pretty standard crew room. This is what you get at award shows. So whilst everyone else is having their gala dinner, you're in a little room like this, having your heated mints usually. Good morning. I look like I've just been dragged to a hedge. The reason is the mining awards last night. Oh, actually, I was going to say it was all very straightforward and what have you. It was, in terms of filming, it was fine. And, you know, I sort of saw it was nice, interesting to have a new venue, and it was all very straightforward in terms of what we had to get. There were a couple of challenges. One is, it was like the actual organisation of the awards in terms of how they decided to give them out and when. Amateurish, really amateurish, in terms of like timing, like trying to do 6 awards whilst people are having their starter and doing all the nominations for those 6 awards in one sort of speech and then calling up the winners one at a time whilst they were trying to eat. Terrible. And then one of the awards, they did Inspiration Award. They're like 2 specials at the end, like a Lifetime Achievement and an Inspiration Award. And the Inspiration Award, the woman who's going to collect it was able to make it her flight
got cancelled from Sweden or something. Anyway, the person who was reading out the sort of reasoning behind why she'd been picked got heckled by someone in the audience to say that she didn't think that this person was a good example. I've never seen heckling for a sort of honorific award before. So, and then I had to come home, do some After Effects stuff whilst I could still remember it, because I'd been thinking about it whilst I was there, and I went to bed at sort of, I don't know, 12:30. So I've woken up a bit late today. And the reason that this looks so grainy is because this is how much light there is today. It's crap. It's supposed to be nice later on. If I get a bit closer to a window, it improves a bit, although you see me clearer, which is not a great thing. So I'm going to go out for a walk a bit later on. Look, I'm glowing now. I'm going to go out for a walk once the wind and the clouds go away a little. But for the time being, I've got things to get on with.
Good afternoon. It's nice to have the sun back, if only just for a little bit. I'm just doing a few steps, having started some parade layout stuff and some mining tweaks. It's not a good idea to take on two giant projects at the same time, certainly right off the back of having finished a giant project. But anyway, I can't remember the last time I only had one giant project. So I've come for a bit of a walk. I've got to do filming some more bits for the parade later on, despite the fact I thought that was all done. Clearly it isn't. So more to come this afternoon, this evening I should say, Westminster Park Plaza Hotel, and then some proper editing in earnest tomorrow. It's actually very pleasant, surprisingly so. It's quite warm, all things considered. It's only a couple of days of November left. Sun's out. It's only when you compare it to other seasons that the end of autumn can seem bleak, but on its own, a good day is still a good day. Speaking of it being near the end of November, Christmas is obviously, less than a month away now, which is unerringly close. I don't really tend to, give it too much thought until the start of December, Advent. Any sooner than that is just like wishing your life away. And when people get sort of overexcited about Christmas at the beginning of November, I just think that's terribly sad. Like, 10% of the year is not Christmas. Like, there are other good things. You can't just hang all your hopes on this completely arbitrary, formally Christian festival. Now, Christmas food is great, don't get me wrong. I like Christmas food and I'd eat it more, but it'd probably kill me if I had too much more. And frankly, autumn does have its own charm, so you can't just hang everything on the idea that you're just going to wear some shit jumper and sit indoors eating yourself stupid, because you can do that whether or not it's Christmas or not. You don't need it to start being Christmas at the beginning of November. So I'm not very humbuggy, really. It might sound like it. Sounds like someone's breaking into the cottage. I quite enjoy Christmas, but it's only a little bit of the year. It's a tiny bit. Try not to hang my entire life on it, and that's why I think Thanksgiving is a nice festival and something that you should consider doing as a sort of lead-in without having to wrap everything in tinsel and baubles. But as I say, I'm still looking forward to it, and I'm trying to take it in my stride. I have good Christmases and bad Christmases. I have Christmases where I love it and I'm massively ahead of the game, and I think all the presents I bought other people are going to be brilliant. And I have bad Christmases where it seems impossible to buy anything and the whole process seems stressed and miserable. The day's still nice, but the run-up is just a arduous process. So I'm trying to have a positive Christmas experience this year. So far so good. Burying myself in work seems to be helping. At some point I will have to do a bit more shopping because I've only got a couple of things so far. But as I say, it's not even December yet. There's not really anyone around. I've passed like 2 people really, apart from by the gates. Kind of empties out now before it closes at 3:30 and then reopens again for Christmas at Kew at I don't know, I think it's 5 o'clock. So it's kind of people free, but that's not to say that it's quiet and there's nothing about, because there is this guy. So that's nice. Hey Mr. Peacock dude, what up? What are you doing? Just hanging out? Cool, me too. See ya. Where are we going to go? Let's go this way. More peacocks. Lady peacock and the man peacock. Peacock and peahen, I should say. And they're meeting up with their friend. He's decided to run away. Maybe friend's the wrong word. Some lovely evening lights just beginning to develop. Very much nicer than what we've had up to this point. I better get leaving. This is the constabulary. Good afternoon. So this morning I've been filming in Feltham. Try saying that fast. And hopefully we've filmed everything we need to film. I know I've said this before, but that's probably everything for the parade that we need now. We've done a fair bit of editing today, like put a large chunk in the timeline, so I'm feeling a bit better about the whole thing. But I've just come into queue for a little wander before it closes, because it closed early at the moment at 3:30. And it's a nice day, and it's a shame to be indoors staring at a screen. So here we are. It's amazing. I come in here a lot, as you no doubt see, and I still find things that I haven't seen in ages, you know, and I think, wow, that's an amazing view. I've just passed two of the vistas, which are really impressive. I'm sorry I didn't show them. It took me a while to get the camera out of my pocket. But this garden is so big that even if you come here every day, you could see a different bit, and I think I'm proving you can never be bored. At least I can never be bored of it. So yes, I'm going to do the word of the week because we're going out this evening for Simon's birthday, a bit of bowling in Islington. But this week has been manic and quite stressful, and I think the word of the week should be the word stress. So I've changed my mind already. Stress is stress in Italian and German. We've done some word of the weeks like that before, but anyway, you've just learned stress in German and Italian. But let's do stressful. Stressful, because that feels like that's what everything is this week. So stressful is the word of the week. So first of all, in German, stressful is stressig. Stressig. That is stressful in German. You can see the root of the word stress there. And in Italian, it is stressante. Stressante is stressful in Italian. And this is very nice, isn't it? It's looking good. That's looking very good. Is it going to get it? Oh, so close. Bit of bowling. Simon's birthday. Simon's somewhere over there. He's got 21 from 3 rounds, so he's not having a great time. I managed to get 3 strikes in a row, which I don't think has ever happened before. But you know, seize the moment. I've finally got a good score. 138. I'm quite pleased with that. That might be my best bowling score of all time, ever.
Toby